Good morning. Yeah, it's gonna be a little while yet. Alright, so I was just trying to get things set up and we seem to have hit one of our freezes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take a quick look at this. Touch the process. Oh, you know what I'm gonna need to do? I'm gonna need, oh, I didn't have any windows up here. I might not be able to figure out which one this is. Oh, wait, profile. Front end streaming active. What window is this? API interface. UI. Why can't I do anything with this? Oh, because it's actually locked right now. Okay. OS sleep. Audio thread. Okay, so that's just a random thread. Yep, that's in a mutex, all right. You know what? I actually need this instance to not have some of this stuff set up because it tends to cause problems. So yeah, something in my config was making this just have general issues. So I need to go back to here and just launch this. I thought I killed that. I guess I was wrong. Oh, because I only attached, so it didn't actually close the program. Okay. When you launch it in the debugger, that will actually stop the program. All right, so right now we're having some exception catches there. So I want to scripts. This is, there's some deadlocks I can't really trace down right now. Unfortunately, that's maybe a little bit beyond me. Anyway, it's not the thing we're tackling today. Oh. And one of the deadlocks is when the layers get unloaded. And the sources. So usually I hit it on refresh. Oh, I can't just say that's a refresh problem if it's any unload. How about we actually go ahead and remove all these. Oh man, this has gotten a lot more virulent. It used to be, yeah, it happens sometimes. Привет, Alex. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Got a backlog of stuff and so I guess I should actually be trying, well, something was causing me trouble before. Oh, maybe that was after I did settings. Okay. All right, so we know it's main thread. wait, source destroy, OBS ref, scene item release, scene item destroy, source release, source destroy. And welcome, Stab. Okay. All right, so it's an atomic deck. Scene item destroy. pthread mutex destroy. Well, we're down to OBS source release. I don't see an actual wrapper around that. This is actually source destroy, and this is the next statement. Actually, did you have any? I don't see any mutexes here. Unlock audio sources mutex. Well, this is actually destroying the mutex. Okay. Are you typing out your question there? Lock audio sources. Okay, it's not an audio source. Did they understand why you did it? Yeah, that would be correct. Given a conversation with the appropriate context for, they and it. But if you're talking about this and how people are reacting to it, that would be pretty appropriate. All right, so our actual, well, it's not the next statement. We want this one, source info.destroy. Say Lua source. Ah, yes. Okay, yep. So, yeah, I mean, out of context, it's like, who's they, who's it? But in context, that would be fine. Call destroy at lock script, unlock script. Unref. Call func destroy. Really? Async text render, previous text render. Graphics device. GS enter context. So this is the new one. And which seems to have become super common all of a sudden. And right, because I want to be able to close the program so I can save my settings, so I can always have OBS WebSockets set up on a certain port with certain settings. Well, you know what? Or since I can't do that, I can just close this one. I can go into WebSocket server settings here, disable it for the time being on my main one. Try to ignore this problem for now, because I wanted to tackle something else today. Alright, tools, WebSocket server settings. Oh, it actually did save. Okay. So I should be able to go to here. Okay, yep. And then this should be able to see. Yep, it's getting updates. Scripts. Oh, I don't have. Oh, this instance doesn't have an alarm set up. Well, you know what? Doesn't. Right, because I'm looking for audio type sources. So this is a media source. Usually called alarm. The script we're running right now is script mic check. I'm just running that one. It was set up to restart when it becomes active. Okay, it appears to be playing, but it's not playing. Oh, you know what? That's right. We had to do advanced audio properties, alarm. Yeah, we don't need to directly output it because it'll end up on desktop anyway. And then we can knock that way down. All right, and then, okay, we're still getting updates. But if we go into scripts, oh, let's see if we can get that to re-enumerate. Okay, well, this is probably going to crash. Let's hope it saved the settings. Oh, that's right, we're in here, so we can just do stop. Okay, the source was still open. You're probably going to have to reconnect. Uh-oh. Oh, did you lock yourself on startup this time? Whoa, it's a full audio lock and video lock. Scene find source. Yep, you got yourself into a little mess there. Oh. And now we have a new deadlock. my gosh. Alright, so I guess we have to fix these, or figure out how to not trigger them or something. So I guess I need to... You are trapped in a maze of... twisty deadlocks. Well, some alike. Update information. But first, we need to get past a bunch of new deadlocks. Alright, updated all that stuff. So, what's going on here? So we're attempting to grab the video lock, which is a problem all of a sudden for some reason. This is scene find source. OBS Lua. Can't I get line in the Lua, unfortunately? Front end event callback. Event scene changed. So on startup, we get our initial event scene changed. Oh! Having WebSockets installed might be doing more with this, which is why we're getting trouble all of a sudden. Because there's a listener on the event callback event. I wonder if the WebSockets... I don't even see WebSockets here. Thread is getting messed up because of this. No, the trigger event is a source active. It's a little bit different event, though. Okay. Yep, so OBS load. If API. I guess API is an optional thing. API on event. That's straight up OBS Studio. Do a callback. Oh, I'm watching scene changed. What does a lock callback do? And you don't do Control G, I guess. And I have to manually reverse direction. Really? Can I... It's a macro. Current Lua script. Callback, last callback. Current Lua callback, current Lua script. Equals CB. Current Lua script is CB base script. Current Lua script mutex. So we have the script mutex. call func, wrap OBS scene find source, OBS scene find source, full lock. Well, actually, it's right here, which is audio and video. We seem to be stuck in the video lock, which is actually right here. So having a front-end event callback in a script takes us to the script lock and the video lock. So one of these other threads, and I forget which one's the video thread. Yeah, that's pretty much activity wait. Graphics thread. They're scripting all right. Lock script. Get base width. Source info get width. We're in a Lua source get. Lua source get width. We've got the definition mutex. Surprised we don't have the script mutex. Get recursive width. There's a source filter mutex. Get recurse width. Scene video render. Is there a video mutex somewhere here? Video lock. Oh, yep. So that's the video lock, which is being held while you're waiting on the definition mutex. Now, Lua source, definition mutex. I don't think our main thread is holding that one. There's our video lock. Lock callback. Is just script mutex. Wait. Main thread is held on the video. All right. I actually have not. Actually, this could kind of fall into this project. I think I'm done with you. All right, remaining deadlock. Video tick checks. Removing a script source. Okay, that's the removing one. Video tick checks. We have scene change on OBS load. So this one is, or what we're seeing. Okay, main thread. It is the attempting to get video mutex. Holding was source definition. Okay, so lock callback. It doesn't. Who are coming does not sound right offhand. Let me think about that. Yeah, even if it is. If I was talking about a single person, I could say who is coming. If I was talking about multiple people, I could still say who is coming. No, I'm not a... It's been a long time since I've been in English class. So you can probably find people with... Yeah, it doesn't sound right to me. And you know that's a very intuitive judgment, not backed by any actual like rules. You'd have to go to somebody else for the more nitty-gritty of the language stuff. But yeah, the who are coming sounds awkward to me. Okay, that is the script mutex. And that might be it. I don't think you have the definition mutex. It's the other one. Let's see. We can't see a lot of these. It's a hotkey thread. That's the audio thread. Ooh, audio threads? Well, I'm not really doing anything. View get source. Well, if it gets the thread, the source lock. It's the channels mutex. Get output source. Audio callback. Audio sources. Sources mutex. I'm not generally doing anything with that. Input and output. Okay, I don't think there's an issue there. I just happened to catch it during some processing. Okay, that's another one I can't inspect. Video I/O, just waiting for an event. All right, video thread. Is attempting to get script mutex. Now, where's the conflict, though? Holding, holding source definition mutex. Source filter mutex. So here's where I might have to like undefine my, at least some of my script source for a little bit just to get things started up and removed. Well, no, I can also go into the config files and remove the script that way. Okay, render video. Well, there's a texture lock here. A transition lock. Hopefully that's not an issue. No, let's add ref, not lock. Oh, channels mutex. Oops, I lost track where I was. View render. Wait, are we in GS graphics context here? I think that's protected against multiple entry. Well, is that only in one thread though? Thread start, okay. That looks like it's waiting for an event. Looks like it's waiting for something. Yeah, so I don't know where OBS WebSockets is doing its stuff. OBS Studio. I don't remember if that was there before. Was that perchance in OBS WebSocket somewhere? There's network. Let's embed. That's not anything. No, maybe I just don't get that. But it's looking for that one. So nothing's asking for the OBS WebSockets stuff. So once again, I don't understand. Wait. Attempting to get video, holding script. Attempting to get script. Man, what keeps holding the source definition mute? Or... No, there's not even a conflict there. You're attempting to get video through attempting to get script if main is holding it. Main is attempting to get the video mutex. The video thread has to be holding that somewhere, right? Right. It's the video thread. Let's double check the exact name of that. It is video lock or video mutex. Yeah, it's going to be down a little bit. A few steps here. Oh, video lock. I skipped one. Where is that in series here? So we're attempting to get the script mutex. We're recursing to get the... Wait, did I already skip the source? Yeah, definition. Wow, okay, so we're attempting to get script. We're holding definition and get width. Video script, kind of the top level stop here is OBS Lua source get width. So we're holding that. We've got the filter mutex. I saw a video mutex. Source video render? No. Filter mutex. Was I seeing things? Oh no, there's video unlock. Video lock. Scene video render. And this is the same. Yep. All right, script mutex, source definition, filter. Yep. So this is... I don't know. This is not exactly what we're seeing before. Let's see. So was my script doing a scene change event? Yes, I recently added the front-end events call, and I probably have not done a full restart since then. So we can get past this by doing that. But let's see if we can... report in their deadlock. This is not a reload deadlock. This is... Oh, hey. Okay, that was something I... we can take a quick check on that. No, I don't know an example, sorry. So I had a thread where I reported some problems reloading stuff. I guess script deadlocks would be... It's pretty easier to find in my threads. Your content. Bug report. Oh, right, yep. I found another one. When loading OBS with a script with a front-end callback, main thread. I need to actually trace down the main thread a little bit. So attempting to get video lock from scene find source. Video lock from OBS scene find source. Call func, front-end event callback. Holding script callback from front-end event callback. Graphics thread. Attempting to get script lock from, we said that was OBS Lua sources get width. Source says, right? Oh, source. Holding video mutex. And loading. So this is just kind of bad news if you've got a video layer assigned. And let me take a quick look at OBS. So my front-end event was calling examine source states. Yeah, which is enumerating sources. Scene find source is actually... Oh, item, yep. Did I actually mention... and running a scene check on let's see, examining scenes items on All right, so I've commented out that thing, so I should be able to stop, start. Hey, we actually loaded up. So WebSocket server settings. Okay. This thing has problems, so we wanted to see if we could, perchance, remove that. Nope, I think we're stuck on the unload bug now, which I had previously reported. Yeah, source destroy. It's gonna be like... context data remove, is that? No, this is source destroy. Unless video thread is doing that. Oh no, this is graphics thread? Oh, this is actually the video tick one. Is it? I shouldn't have a video tick. Oh, here's the definition mutex one that I don't fully understand. All right. So, where is this thing? Because I just need to fire an alarm right now. That's OBS WebSockets. We want OBS Studio build. Render, debug. I should have not set up any private data here. So is scripts and profiles or scenes? Looks like it's in scenes. Scripts tool. So basically, just remove the problem script. And now maybe we can start up. Okay, that audio source was still there. But now, hopefully we can add the other script, which doesn't have as many weird things going on. I should probably just have like an alarm test script. Script dropped frames. Okay. We've got a script triggered button that does that. Oh, can we even connect? I haven't messed this up yet, have I? Okay. Yep, there we go. Took a little bit of time. Okay, that's that. Okay, when you make a connection, it's live. All right, so now I think we're hopefully past the deadlocks. So now I get to switch back to my other topic, which was, let's see, cross-project debugging, trying to track down conflict between OBS Script and OBS WebSockets. All right, update. Okay. Now we get back to my original topic, which was how can I see what OBS WebSockets is doing or not doing? So first, back to the working case. So how do I find OBS WebSockets? There's a socket. I might have to remove it and trying to figure out what thread we're in. Also, I could look at the OBS WebSocket source, try and figure out where it's hooking. I probably need a separate Explorer for this. All right, source. For me, it's mom. I think mum is more common in. How do we say this? I'm not sure what the right term is. Is it if it's like British English or like the original English, not American English? I more often hear mum from them. WS server. What? Let's try the server. I mean, I think pretty much anybody would recognize that. Yeah, it's just more of sort of the more common in the England English. I don't actually remember if it's Britain, if it's United Kingdom. Yeah, whatever is most appropriate there. All right, so WS server, Q object, WS server clients, Q WebSocket server. There is a Qt5 core DLL. It's doing something. New Q WebSocket server. I might have to go back to Discord and ask more questions. I could try. Just stop. I think I started that one from there, so I actually need to go back to here. Start this. Yeah, all right, so that's running. Now, can we... Okay, so where are you? Build, debug. No. Build, solution. Can you attach this process? Oh, interesting. So you focused on that. Yeah, portable mode. Okay, so you can't see much of anything. Although you can see this. Well, I'm not actually... also, I'm in a worker thread right now. No, that is main. Okay. Okay, that's the hotkey thread. What? That's actually something in OBS DLL. Now, I would kind of expect it to be... like, not actively in the OBS WebSocket code. Well, this is the OBS WebSocket project. Server start, server stop. Okay. So I can at least do it with separate instances that may All right, so this is where we go back. Actually, so no, maybe not here. Add the project with the DLL. Oh, the project. With the DLL project to the same process at the same time, though. Attach two debugger. Oh, okay. Oh, you cannot. Okay. That's the deal. You'll be able to need the DLL's debug symbols. But I would need... in a library that would be applied to every process that loads the library. Well, I mean, I can work in both at different times. It's not super convenient. But what we do have is broadcast update. So what we can do is we can continue. Oh. There's a couple updates here. Now the awkward thing is this is going to trigger some immediate events. Okay, so step one. Save with this configuration changed. Skip dropped frames. So I don't have to redo it every time. Oh, maybe you were holding on to it. Okay. All right, now we debug attached process. Portable mode. Here we've got that. Now this is probably gonna trigger some events. I'm just gonna have to push past those. You know what? I can turn this off and come back to it. Oh, I thought I turned you off. So that kind of interrupted things. Yep. Okay. There we go. Maybe it was just timing. So now we can say, okay, broadcast. Okay, so WebSockets is still getting events. Oh, that was a little bit more than I wanted. Okay, it's saying send message. Unfortunately, this is not easy to read in the debugger to see just what that message is. It's a Q string. It's got a size. And I guess I thought I did step into pclient send text message. Oh, no, I wanted... Maybe because it's Qt, I don't have the source. So it's trying. It thinks we've got a client. Well, does it? It must have already expired. It thinks it's got a client, which we don't have the Qt debug libraries, unfortunately. Qt WebSocket iterator. And I said, go into, yeah, I can't debug into Qt. So the plugin thinks it has a client. I don't think I do anything proactive in here. It's all... So I almost need the source code to the socket to do anything. Or maybe on socket disconnected. All right, is there something... Yeah, disable all breakpoints. We need to continue. All right, we need to reconnect. Okay, that's fine. Then we need to debug, enable all breakpoints. So this is going to be very disruptive. So we get a broadcast of some unknown message. Broadcast another message, because we did change state twice. And we're working, okay. So we did not get a socket disconnected message. So is WS server derived from... Yeah, wserver.h. It's a queue object. It has slots. So what hooks up a slot? On new connection, connect, signal disconnected. This slot on signal disconnected. So something is messing with the actual socket, I guess? So, all right, so we're running. There was no disconnect. I wish I could see the messages. Well, I could try to get up from broadcast. Now the events are actually somewhere else. That's probably a scene item thing. Oh. Is it possible we're broadcasting nothing? No. I'm thinking of Vim. Quest handler. Handle get. Oh, this is a get. Yeah, these are request handler. This is all events. Does this perchance break out to on scene item visibility changed? So something's broadcasting. So we know that it is doing something, but is it actually getting data? Okay. All right, we've got call data get pointer. Oh. This is changed. Don't really know what it is. Oh, scene to scene. Okay. Scene item is null. Scene item. Something we can't really expand into. Visible false. Get bool visible. Well, it can't render right now. Unless, oh, is that my other instance? No. Okay. Well, I can see it, so it's like it was visible, we just made it invisible, so that makes sense. Source get name. Oh, get source, scene item. Oh yeah, that's scene. Scene 2. Okay, that makes sense. Wait. Scene. That's scene name. Scene item name. Okay, so it got that. Oh, I don't know if I can browse into this. Yeah, I can't really browse into that data. But, broadcast update. Okay, update type. Do we need to step in a little bit to, yes, item visibility changed. Additional fields. Update type. Okay, that should be a thing. Not active, not recording. Data apply. Oh, okay, so it makes a new structure and then adds those to that. And then we got this Q string that we can't read to see what the actual JSON is. But by all rights, this update looks like it should be good. And then there's serve broadcast, which we've also already incremented or hooked into. I guess what I really care about is that. So we've got a message which we can't see because it's some QString object. We've got a client which we can't see because we don't have symbols for Qt WebSocket. Is this possibly a thing? I think you're 2015. Oh. Oh. So there's got to be a better way to do this. I have too many windows now. Visual Studio add. Let's just see if there's a direct answer. Well, that's older. .9. Well, apparently it's included by 5.10. You install? You should be able to get inside the library. The DLL executable file. Specify symbol locations. Options debugging symbols. Is that debug options? Interesting. Is that new? D Qt it was lib. I may have to restart this, however. Debug. Attach to process. Okay, there's the DLLs. No mention of Qt yet. Oh, there's a lot more stuff up here. Can I search in here? Well, okay. Symbols loaded. Well, this isn't WebSockets, but it found some Qt stuff. So let's poke it again. Okay, broadcast update. Go over that. Can we get into a Q string now? It's JSON. Not really any better. So that didn't help. Broadcast. Okay, already moved that to there. Can we look at pclient now? It's a Qt object. Fine. We'll get this one, look at it once, and figure it out later if we need to. Oh, is Qt WebSockets not in here? Is it like an extra thing? Wait. There's like a lot more stuff in this list. Oh, wait. I swear I saw PDBs. Oh, they don't have PDBs for everything. Okay, deployable folder. Static versions. Deploy PDB files. That's it. Well then. I think I'm stumped. The only thing I can do is go to the issue I put out. And do an update. I traced in a bit. OBS events are still happening and getting to but it is a bit of a black box from there. Okay, yeah, you know, I saw something about that, so I guess, oh, was this 510? 510.1, okay. I do technically only need one. Oh, and these are quite, yeah, I had to basically go do something else the first time I, installed. Oh. I don't know that I need everywhere. Right now we need WebSockets. I guess. Oh, that's source. Oh. This is just Qt downloads. Windows just, oh. So you have to get the entire thing. So pick the UWP or desktop. Oh, PDB files. Okay, so this is different. And I need the 2 GB one. Well, I don't know if we're going to do that in any reasonable amount of time. If at all. Oh boy. Let me see if anything's actually happening here. It just hasn't added up to a point yet. No, status. Oh, yep. Actually, let's turn off that, turn off that. Definitely some download activity going on. Okay, yeah, and now we can see it. All right, well, we got a little while. It's time. Okay. So, yeah, I do want to take a break. And then we'll have to decide if I should sort of go back to straight up script development, or see if perhaps I could like think through some possible solutions to some of the script deadlocks. Alright, that's just starting. Okay. So this has got a while to download. I'm wondering if a lot of the deadlocks would be solved by making it a full plugin. But then I have to be concerned with, like sort of recompiling with every OBS version to keep up with all the little API binary changes. We have the same distribution model as OBS-Websockets, so we have all the same issues as that. All right, we've got debug. Dot breakpoints. I'm wondering, because there's two things that I don't like about, and I guess if we're gonna stop for a bit, I can start that back up. Well, no, I mean we had it up. It's just, yeah, no, it's right here. About having this as a web version is one thing I have to maintain. OBS WebSockets frequently needs to be updated when there's a new OBS version. There's that. You have to get the plugin. You have to install it. I have not yet gotten it working on my OS X machine, which I suppose I would have the same cross-platform problems if I tried to turn it into an actual OBS plugin. And secondly, I have to remember to start it every time. So I'm wondering, where is it? Apparently, you do not by default get browser source. Huh. Okay. Do I have? Oh, actually, nope. That's it. So if we do see, the problem is I can't even log into that. I mean, maybe I could set up something. Let me get that up where I can see it better. Or actually, I should probably just do a window projector. So I have to set that up to completely auto log in. I actually shut down my server, which is unnecessary, not scripts. Tools, WebSocket server. Can I reload that? Properties. Refresh cache. Okay, so now the problem is I have to set up with no password essentially, and then there's the problem of configuring it. Oh. Okay, I can't get LastPass in there. So that's kind of a pain. But I could go in and set it up, and most of the time I wouldn't need to touch it. Mycox. Yes, I'm not using that. So if that was active, well, we can test that pretty easy. So if we shut that down and hide it, and then toggle the okay, so I have to do a little bit of setup. Interact, set that up to be something I'm actually using. And this is alarm if mute. I forget what that was defaulting to. and we shut that down. It's hidden. Okay, so it can fire alarms when it's invisible. I mean, maybe that's the solution to auto-starting it? Hmm. Of course, that also means you have to go into interact to actually shut things down. Well, there's also the... But I have to make it visible, go into interact, and log in every time. Unless I remove the password and make it so that potentially anybody could make a website that can connect to my OBS. Well, no, what I do at that point is I have to add a feature to this where I can specify the connection information in a argument string. So that my source could be configured to pass that information on. It's a possibility. All right. Also, not using it right now. Oh. All right. So let's just not have that running right now. That could be a thing. So while we're waiting for QT, perhaps we could see about adding the URL parameters so that would be an alternate way to do this, because there is a lot of problems. I might also want to raise that as a thing. I don't know if this is actual development. It's kind of development and kind of tools. Let's see. Trivial scripts. Mostly of the, well, mostly of the form some lock hits a script method and tries to take script lock versus a script method with the script lock calling a library method that tries to take some lock. I keep looking for workarounds with that under standing. Let's see. It is a bit of a minefield. So we know about the front end thing. You know what? Actually, we worked around video tick. We can scene change. The scene change thing may limit functionality. So what we're doing now is trying to work around Lua OBS Script. Trying to work around deadlocks while we wait for Qt to download. Update information. Data information. Okay, so we don't need you right now. We don't need you right now. I actually have this up. So front-end events. Locks OBS on startup. And what was that? This was scene change on OBS load. Main thread is firing the event. Wait, video mutex? Why was the scene change event getting the video mutex? Did I possibly switch from? Okay, let's re-examine this. So we want the OBS Studio project. Oh wait, I disabled my script. So let's go ahead and turn that off by default. All right, so is this? Well, we technically still have this defined. Just a matter of having this loaded? Oh, we're not getting a window. I'm pretty sure this is the main thread I had questions about. Full lock. OBS scene find source. OBS scene find source. Okay. So is this because of something I called? Yes, it is. Oh. So for that, well, I could Fortunately, I kind of did it in this browser. Oh, I can kind of watch it down there. Turned it on for something else. There we go. Now I can keep an eye on the download progress. So I can defer that. I could probably also figure out that might, no, that only gets installed when we hit script load. So we have to have hit script load. And it's the video thread. So this is just a race condition. I mean, even if I can work around the typical startup case, we're always going to be rendering frames and getting width. Well, maybe it caches the width. Could I arrange to make API calls that need a certain mutex in places where we've already got that mutex? So for the scene changed, I could take that, record it to my own little private event log, and not do any API calls there. Get width, I don't have a lot of control over. Right now, I'm mostly doing things from timers. I don't think I've yet had any issues with timers, strangely enough. So I could set up a timer that says, oh, hey, look, this event happened. We should go ahead and re-examine things. Oh, that was probably... Actually, that reminds me, I should stick this in streaming mode. Although that was a handy notice. This is a certain post. That's the original post. Been trying to log them, though some of the later reports go beyond the sample script. All right. So yeah, we're downloading. We're working on that. So we can solve the startup case. We don't know if it's going to be every case. By simply recording the fact that an event occurred and coming and picking it up later. So now it is this that deadlocks OBS on startup. Okay. It's probably going to have to be a little bit more careful about this entire examine process. All right, so we need some sort of personal event log, which could actually cover a lot of the other event type things I get. Run it into a single timer. I got another timer there. Activate alarm, play alarm. So check alarm is the main one, I guess. I do use check alarm elsewhere. Although updating the current state of things before checking the alarm would probably be a good thing. But we still want to make it a separate function. Function process events. So application data. There's all our rules. I don't want to call it OBS events because OBS, well, no, OBS is OBS dot anything. So, front end, ooh. Well, I don't need private data here, and I could probably make some calls into private data relatively safely. OBS events, OBS events. Okay, there's lots of OBS things. Number plus or length plus 1. equals event equals event, and that's it. Let's just fully separate that. So then we go back to process events. We go OBS events. All of these things are going to occur with the script lock, so we shouldn't have to worry about things coming in while we're doing this. Event in OBS, events in iPairs, OBS events, do end, OBS events equals blah. If event.event equals OBS.OBS, and I guess I should kind of be turning this into my own event names, but I mean, this should be a perfectly fine event name. And then this is where we examine source states. This could be any front-end event, but it's like I don't really need to go back and care about events I don't, care about. Now I've not yet had trouble with any other async event type things. It's just the unloads that are killing me. All right. This is OBS Studio. Oops. Oh, you know what? I'd actually been starting it up. Okay, so we got that. I don't actually have multiple scenes in this environment. I don't know that I'm printing anything else out. That was the alarm. Okay, alarm trigger because we met the conditions, but I need to actually verify that this new code is running. Script log event. And this is where we're running into trouble with the reloads and deadlock. This is the unload issue. Oh, because we're running the debugger. Oh, we are able to start up. Ooh. We did not get that initial scene change, though. Is that actually happening? No, because I have to have run startup. I have to have run startup to install this handler. and that was causing a crash before. Oh, did I not reinstall my handler? No, I did. Front end event. Oh, okay, it's numeric. It's fine. I never called the function. Duh. Now we'll probably get a deadlock. What was that one? All right, that is this window now. Nothing happening right now. That's the video tick. Oh, this is the one I don't understand. Definition mutex. OBS context remove. The main thread is stuck on the context mutex. All right, so main thread. Oh, this is source init now. Okay. What's the mutex here? This is the context data. Oh. Oh. Source context gets the OBS sources mutex. Which one of our video threads is no, so it's graphics. Is attempting to grab the definition mutex while holding the sources mutex. Do we have... actually, so what we want to do... Actually, what I kind of do want to do is reply. Found another similar case during context initialization, and noticed that the context mutex is OBS sources mutex, which explains the deadlock in both cases. Video thread is iterating sources and hits definition mutex. Main thread is defining a source and tries to lock sources mutex while managing the context. Now, why is video thread doing this? No, graphics thread. Tick sources. So video tick sources mutex, source video tick needs the definition mutex to see if hits the definition mutex to see if the source might have a script tick method. All right. Oh, and we're downloaded. What's the structure? Okay, this definitely... We should be able to extract here. And then figure out what the heck we do with this stuff. It looks like it contains more 7-zip files. Yep. All right, so this is Qt active. Oh, man. Qt WebSocket. Windows 10, 2015. Really? Maybe it's all, yeah, it's all context. Well, I don't know what the structure here is. Okay. So I guess the most sensible place is to put this in here. Oh, and that's why the QML must go. Maybe these are supposed to be unzipped onto here? What? What? Oh, this is bin, not... Oh, jeez. Not lib. Actually, it's the other instance. All right, so now this is the point we're most interested in. We'll see if this works with what we've got. Interesting. You know what? I think I bumped something earlier. What? What? I think I know what happened. No. I may have had this off last time we did this. No, come back here. Nope, no events. So I turned on controlled folder access as an experiment. Surely we've added this stuff. What the heck? I built this already. Where is this command coming from? Post build event. Wow. Maybe we have to rerun CMake. OBS WebSocket, OBS WebSocket. Actually, I should probably reconfigure this. Generate. Close you down. Alright, so now what we're doing is seeing if we can debug into UT WebSockets to diag. And then the project randomly broke. Wow. For copy command. Oh, wait. Is not a directory? Why did that change? I don't think I've done anything. Well, I copied in the... No, I copied the WebSocket files into the other project. So... Oh, no, wait. No, this still built without error, though. Unless it built with error and just... OBS Studio, libobs, ... Oh. I thought I did make it build 64. But this actually seems to be setting up to install it into my OBS Studio? Oh, so it's expecting a fully built thing. Well, all right, so here's a crazy question. Let's try build clean. There's still a bunch of junk there. Oh, that's actually where the project is. Now, wait a minute, is there a config for that? No. Okay, fine. OBS Studio, get rebuilding. Oh, I cleaned the wrong one. Okay. OBS Studio. Okay, yep. Oh, that's clean succeeded. So I could reconfigure. So I'd have to reconfigure my OBS WebSocket project. To use the build64 directory. To be kind of a total restart on everything. CMake wise. In order for OBS WebSocket to automatically copy itself in. Which really, once I get it set up, I don't really need to do too much to it. Oh, I just did a clean, so I have to copy all the language files and everything. Well, okay, so maybe that would be kind of nice. Go ahead, clean that. Close you down because the project can disappear. Alright, so this shouldn't actually necessarily have to change, so hopefully we don't have to come back to this, because this CMake GUI doesn't have any concept of project. Oh gosh. I really want to come back to OBS WebSockets because it required a lot of manual configuration. It couldn't find anything. Alright, so the project is just this, I think. Select folder, go ahead and get rid of the other one. That's OBS WebSocket. Too many folders. Might check. Bin, Qt. Probably had one for this and just lost track of it. Alright, so that's the old CMake thing. So now we're going to tell OBS that it should build sure, maybe it'll work. Or maybe we have to start over with the light theme. Nope, we had stuff to fix. Well, that looks like it's a warning. I don't know what swig is. But I might have discovered how to, or how the OBS WebSocket project was set up to be used. Copy itself into the OBS project and then execute it. Loading, loading, loading. All right. Oh, I do have to reconfigure the OBS WebSockets project, which is a pain in the butt. Okay. I probably can't actually do that until this is finished building. Well, maybe it'll be able to find a cache. I can just change a few things. Because this actually has to create its output for the other CMake to scan it, I think. But that means we should probably have this closed since we're regenerating the project file. Alright, we'll have to be doing something. So, OBS WebSocket, which generates two. Maybe it's designed to build into OBS Studio? And then we need to find all the places where we say OBS Studio build and make that 64 and that 64 and that 64. OBS Studio build. How we doing? Okay, no failed. I think we pushed through this last time. Maybe that's part of the issue. Maybe this is supposed to update that path. Alright, so this is a smaller project. Yay, no failed. Now what I tried to do before... WebSockets build. Yeah, okay, yep. So... Now this is a completely new... This is OBS Studio, so I'm just curious. Did it actually... There's network. Oh, yep, it does. Its build process does stick it in here. Okay, well, I mean, that is a nice little thing to have down. Okay. All right. Hopefully we're done with you. So we need server. Oh, we still got a breakpoint. But, ooh. So I need to run this and attach with the, It has the PDB, but I can't browse the source within the solution. Wheelie. That's interesting. I only see one instance running. How about this view? I only see one instance running. Oh. You know what? I probably did a paranoid portable mode into here before, which may have been required. So, which directory was it? There we go. So in the base level directory of all this stuff, we have a text file. And then we go up here. Okay, there we go. Oh, we removed all of our... That crashed it, huh? Well, alright, I have to turn off this server. So we can get that one up and configured, because we've got to kind of reconfigure everything. Alright. WebSocket server settings. Change you to 5. Scene, we're going to need a... Well, our one script will eventually require some stuff. For right now, we just need something that can toggle the alarm. We'll need an alarm. Okay, whatever. We'll need an alarm at least. Which has to be set to advanced audio properties, monitor only, reduce the volume. Okay. Then we need to get you connected, and we can see that it is reacting. Okay, so now we need to do tools. No, debug. Attach to process. Portable mode. Tools, scripts. And I have to reload. Oh, look, we sent a message. Because it did not update the list of sources. No, this is the other one. And our source is live. All right. Make sure WebSockets is attached. Detached. Debug. Attach to process. No, that should be alphabetical. OBS portable mode. Breakpoint. Scripts. Alarm. Alarm. All right. Can we tell anything more about this? A little bit more. Load symbols. Oh. Okay, so the symbol stuff didn't find, or maybe that got lost. Oh, it rebuilt the project. No? Okay. So we found out that... Thanks. Had a path. Not that it, used it in the select box or anything. Ah, Qt WebSocket. Well... Well, it's not saying load symbols. Oh, here we go. Well, this is still kind of generic stuff. And this is like super generic Qt stuff, apparently. It's like it's something, but it's not WebSocket information that I was looking for. Well, can we trace in? I still don't have the CPP files, though. PDB, PDB. So I still can't tell what the heck the WebSocket's doing or what it thinks is going on. The application thinks it's connected. WebSocket. We're gonna have to reset this. Oh no, we're paused. Oh right, because you were attaching. No, I just want to watch it right now. So I've got bunch of connections for some reason. Can we just do a full out reload? No, it's like attempting to connect and not connecting for some reason. Huh. Well, okay, so those are finished. I don't know why it's still... why we're getting new connections. It's a little bit disturbing in and of itself. Something funny in the library there. So I think 101 means it's connected. No, because the underlying library is still trying to do stuff. Man, what are you doing? That does seem kind of weird. Привет. 44. Oh, really? Oh, 44. Oh. Before I load settings, it attempts to connect to 444, and it never stops. Which is a limitation of the underlying WebSocket library. Have there been any updates to that? Well, that does have the address, so I can see... Nope, there's no errors for the new address. Alright, well... There's nothing that breaks on this end. I think I may have seen something about OBS, open source OBS versions. That's probably another couple gigabyte download. So yeah, I think we have to... I thought maybe once I got the OBS WebSocket source, I could actually debug into this, but maybe I can see about downloading the Qt source sometime. Of course, then does that mean I'll have... well, I've got the PDBs, I just have to have the CPP somewhere where we can find it. Was it asking... build... Did it have a path where it wanted that? Bug. Oh, browse and find. Okay, so it could be almost anywhere. You can view disassembly. Q WebSocket private send text message. defunc dynamic function. That's just a jump. Q string to UTF-8. Do write frames. So is there a branch that is do write frames, another jump. Payload written. Another do write frames. Oh, cause jump, because we're jumping within the method. Yeah, so this would take a little bit better disassembler to, or many hours of tracing through it. Oh. Set error string. Okay, so maybe next time we can play around with actually modifying, looking at Qt documentation, and modifying WebSocket, or OBS WebSockets to check error information. But it is actually getting to be lunchtime for me. So I don't want to dive into anything quite that detailed right now. So that is going to be it. Thanks to One Jelly Bean, Pants is Taken, Stormy Ice Leopard, Deadly Taco, Destructively Phased, Osrat Gaming, Haskin TV, Joey Schiffer AP, SES Dev, Dog and Lake, Liz Live, and I might have missed somebody when it just rearranged there. I hate when it does that. Anyway, thanks for the hosts and stuff. I don't have my list up. Oh, that was still up. Okay. There we go. I'll probably be back at this tomorrow morning. I am planning to do all the other stuff of life this afternoon. Well, unless, actually I should check real quick. Other one already has no comments there. Oh, there's pictures of, no, that's just a regular old rovers. Well, that is a turned seat though. So, well, there's no tweets of like stuff. So, yeah. So no news on Astroneer yet. But we're kind of expecting it was suggested it would be early this week. So I'm not normally on Monday and Tuesday afternoons. I might be doing some Astroneer stuff. We'll see. Do I have anybody? Yeah, I got somebody coding. A couple people coding, actually. Make sure this is still going. Looks like it's still going. So, JoeBew42 is working on a multi-room chat system in Elixir. Somebody I slept in before. He seemed to be, doing something interesting, talking about it while he's doing it, which is one of the things I like, getting in people's heads, seeing how they're thinking. So if you're looking for someplace cool to hang out, that's someplace cool to hang out. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye-bye. Oh, and I should have pretty minimal delay right now. I'll bring that up just in case. Wrong OBS.